It was 1 year ago today. 21 people who went inside Robb Elementary in Uvalde were murdered. And after a year of mourning, the pain of losing those 19 students and 2 teachers still being felt in Uvalde and well beyond. We have keen coverage tonight, both in Uvalde and here in San Antonio. Let's begin with my co-anchor, Stephanie Jimenez. She's been in Uvalde all day long. She joins us live from Robb Elementary. Steph, a lot of people, as you heard in those sound bites there, they have their hearts in Uvalde today and tonight.
It's the feeling here. It's the feeling all across Uvalde. Whenever you stop and you talk to people here, they just feel so much for the families who lost the 21 people exactly 1 year ago today. As a matter of fact, that's why a lot of people have been coming here to this site. Right now, we're standing in front of Robb Elementary. This is where the shooting took place, and people have been stopping by. We're talking family members of the victims, along with other people in Uvalde, and people all across Texas have been stopping by to pay tribute to the victims. If you could see over my shoulder here to your left, you can see that people have been leaving balloons, teddy bears along the crosses here as a memorial that's been set up for all of the people here who passed away. And now you could see tributes all across Uvalde. There was a candlelight vigil just a short time ago this evening. The families of the victims gathered for that. It was organized by a group called Lives Robbed, which was created by the families here in Uvalde. They've been doing this so that they could protest and really fight for gun control. Our Leigh Waldman spent a chunk of her day with those family members. And Leigh, if you're joining us now, what was that experience like?
Stephanie, it wasn't only just tonight, but it's over this past year. We came to learn about the 21 people that were taken on this same day last year. We learned about what their hopes were, what their dreams were, what made them smile, what they picked on their siblings about, and what they did to make their kids smile. We learned about them. And tonight we were with their families as they walk through the murals that are painted in this community of the 21 plus 1. We're counting Joe, Irma's husband, who died just shortly after she was killed. We were with them as they walked those murals before this candlelight vigil. And at each one of those murals, they took time to speak about the one that they miss. They told things about them that made them smile. They shared that with a very private group. It was only a private group of people that each of the families had invited, and they invited just a select number of media to come along with them and just to bear witness to their pain. We want to go ahead and let you see some of what we saw today.
There's a rock from Uvalde on a ledge by the banks of the Seine.
She's changing lives. They're all changing lives. They're all impacting people. Her name is Leigh. It means love.
I will always continue to keep your memory alive until my last breath. No matter the darkness that follows us from this day, the essence of your life will always be brighter than the darkness.
Alithia, remember her name!
So when you leave this amphitheater tonight, take with you the memory of Nevaeh, Jackie, McKenna, Jose, Ellie, Isaiah, Amory, Xavier, Jace, Tess, Miranda, Alethea, Maite, Annabelle, Lexi, Layla, Jayla, Rogelio, Eliana, Ava, Irma, and Joe. To the families of the 21, you are so loved and you are not alone.
You're never alone. I want to remind all of you where we were at this exact time last year. This is the Civic Center behind me, and that's where these families, their individual family lives were shattered as they got the news that the child that they dropped off, that the mom that they kissed before she went to work 1 year ago today, they weren't coming home. But the Civic Center is also where 21 individual families came together to form one family. So as I leave you tonight, I want you to remember their names not only today, but always. In Uvalde, Leigh Waldman, KSAT 12 News.
Keep up to date with all of San Antonio's top news, weather, and so much more by clicking the like and subscribe buttons below. And once again, thanks for watching KSAT.